Share that screen. Need some feedback, yo. I'm waddling through this. There's too much information. That's one of the problems. Too much information everywhere. I never wanted it at layman's terms and business layman's terms rather than technical or technicalities. With my thoughts, as I'm not expert on this, very high level complexities. This I took off someone else's slides. This is where they are focused. This is the old system, right? Which is just basic RBAC, LDAP integration. So then they look to integrate, for example, cloud-based verifiable credentials of biometrics. So I needed a scenario, which is what the process maps are for, right? So we've got how VC can facilitate transformation. Let's read that out, shall we? So I said access control from static IT function to dynamic financial and operational planning tool. So scenario planning becomes role aware, staff models change when HR operations plan to onboard employees, trial expansions, departmental shifts, financial clarity, agile budgeting, fit into this fancy, this needs to change the sequence diagram. It's more marketing friendly than the process maps, I think anyway. So this is the first scenario, which is part of business service recruiting. So even before onboarding, but you've already taken a massive amount of information at recruiting phase. So that's the data captures pertaining to the customer, you'd say. And that would be stuff like username, name, email address, contact number, which the same details you would actually send a link to for verification or provision or pre-provisioning via a biometric system, right? So then you're already de-risking at that point. So the return on investment is reduction in security costs, increased productivity, improved operational efficiency, faster onboarding, offboarding, enhanced compliance, and audit capabilities, faster adoption of digital initiatives, right? So that's before you're even actually provisioning. That's pre-provisioning. But from that, you need a number of what-if scenarios, right? To actually justify, to actually say how. Which is the impact analysis. Where are we with that? Let's have a look. Next. Slide next. Oops. Right. Business impact. So this is pre-provisioning, which has to be placed in context. And this is the thing, right? You think, yeah, you just integrate it and off you go. I've done my part. But these are all the scenarios that you need user stories for, which feed back into a process somewhere within onboarding or whatever, or HR. But the problem is the balance. When you're marketing it, is that to me, you'd say that these look like additional overheads. By increasing security, there's an additional number of things that will fit into a process to say that, oh, this person's been flagged for an audit or whatever, and they have to be removed from the process. Or it's the efficiency up front that doesn't touch certain parts. So when do you actually yeah, you take a yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. Questionable. It's not weird, it's questionable. It's this filtering system. Just looking at it now and this ATS systems, it's this filtering system's a bit of a pain. And when they do background checks, or what types of background checks they do, it's kind of toxic. I won't want to touch it. It's kind of toxic, to be honest, because it's discriminatory. This system is discriminatory, and you can't really balance it. Well, you can, but you have to make refinements in your via your own weighting, I would say, internal, right? And what you think will meet compliance. Because I'm not, for personally, or as business person, I'm not okay with this these systems that are discriminatory. So you're doing, it's a basic DBS check right up front, and a right to work check. But obviously it's going to do it's going to do a deeper background check, especially when you're looking at things such as trust scores or dynamic monitoring of individuals. Mm-hmm. That's what legal comes under compliance at this stage. So there's things such as this, because it doesn't integrate into one system. Once you pre-provision, it goes to an IAM, a platform, right? And it's this where it starts to do the actual dynamic modeling based on policy. So is that, do you discriminate up front, or do you discriminate once they pass a certain stage and possibly they are accepting a job? Because then you might actually found that you've wasted your time, and there's no cost benefit. Mm-hmm. Linked to synthetic fraud. It's relatable. The arseholes to tell you what they done. But this is basically it. This is basically a rundown of the girl, isn't it? But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Anyway, and the basic process we were looking at was this one. I've got this one here now. Hold on. Let's remove the work from the laptop. So we're looking at identity onboarding and verification. The capability. Biometric scans, document validation, decentralized identity. Which does feed into that section there, the IGA and IAM. Verified. So the output of that is a verified identity with unique access graph. Interesting. I know. Just want to share my jumbled up thoughts about what it has and didn't know.